What up, guys? Coming at you from the office here. I know it's been a while. We're gonna get out today and we're gonna go do something. Maybe a couple different things. Other than that, I mean, I'm gonna pack it up. I got my coat on already, my hat. I gotta grab my gloves, and we're gonna head out the door and go see what we can't find. Something fun to do, I guess. I don't really know what to do. It's that time of year, so. But we'll figure it out. Stay tuned. What's going on, guys? We're finally here. We got a bit of a problem. I don't know if you can see it behind me. I'm gonna put these back on because I can't see you guys. The sun's right behind you. We got ice. Apparently last night or past couple days or something. There's it's all iced over. So I guess the fishing that here is out of my room. Wow, this is actually a decent amount of ice here too. But I mean, check this out. Watch, I'm gonna chuck a rock. You know, it's there's a good amount of ice, which is good news. Ice fishing's coming. But also bad news for today's video because can't go open water fishing. There is a few more ponds in this pit. I'm gonna go check out. I'm down here in some sand pit in town here, and this pond behind me, this one here that we just stopped at, is pretty good for bass fishing. You got some nice bass in there, but it's not looking too promising today. So I'm gonna go. We'll take a ride around, see if any of them are open. If not, in one of the last videos, I don't know, a couple videos back, there's a stream out back here, and I'm assuming that stream's probably open, so we could always go there. As far as this pond, it ain't happening today, which is a bummer because I wanted to get a little bit of late season fishing in, but that's not going to happen here. So enough rambling. I'm going to get on to the other side, and then you guys are all over the place, huh? And then I'm going to check the other ponds, and then maybe we can go from there. If the ponds don't work, we'll go to the brook. The brook will be open, obviously, because it's moving. So just stay tuned. All right, guys. Right, guys, we got all the gear, and we're going the wrong way. You guys, if you've been watching, might know where we're at. We've been here before. It's gonna be a little tricky because I have a pole this time, and it looks like there's a good amount of water in here. We got the boots on, so we can just walk right through it. I went and checked the other ponds in the pit. They're all frozen, so that ain't gonna happen. So hopefully, and it's looking pretty good. Here we go. Take a look. You guys remember this spot? Looks like it's recently been really high. You guys can see you see where it's all, I don't know if you can see the end of my pole, but on the stick here, it's all kind of, looks like for whatever reason, the water was a little high at one point. We've had some rain, but not that much. So, I'm gonna get set up here. We're gonna, I don't know, fish this brook, I guess. It's not my plan. That wasn't what I had in mind, but we're gonna make something work here, and I don't know, see what we can catch. We are on the deep side, so maybe we'll get something. It's like too dark for these on, so we'll take these off, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. This isn't what I had planned, but we're gonna make it work. So stay tuned. I'm gonna get you guys set up on the tripod and then on my chest mount, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, stay tuned. All right, guys, what is going on? We had to come back to the car because I forgot my chest mount. I hope you guys can see, but I figured I'd give you a little walk back to where we're fishing. Haven't changed anything. I haven't even started yet. I realized I had forgot my chest mount in the car, and so yeah, about as easy as that. It's a 1, 2, 3 punch, and then we're here. So we're gonna try this spot. A lot of this segment of the video will probably be on the chesty. It's real, you know, kind of, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be anything good, but we're gonna try it. There's a lot of twigs and sticks, and if you guys remember in the video a few videos ago with the looking for a new spot for the tarp shelter, for the fishing shelter there, that was actually down that way. We had just, it was a lot lower at the time. I crossed, and then I went up over there in that muddy spot, and then I just walked down. Believe it or not, the fishing actually is a lot better that way, but I don't have much hope anyways, so I'm not going to get too involved today. I'm going to get rigged up, and then we're going to drop a line, see what we can't do. All right, guys, stay tuned. All right, guys, we're all rigged up here. I'm running a little low on inventory as far as tackle goes. So I'm just running a little, I don't know, a little spinner rig or whatever you want to call it. It's white. I usually use this kind of setup in the spring, but like I said, I'm low on tackle. And I don't think we're going to get any bites anyways. I never do, even in the summertime here. But I figured it'd be a fun little video just to get tangled up some trees and hang out. I have had bites here before. I've never pulled anything out of here, but I've had bites before. So I'm just gonna leave the footage rolling. I'm gonna shoot the shit with you guys, and then we'll cut the parts we want. But at this point, I don't really know what else to do in this video, other than go to the shelter, I guess, and check on that. This pole's all fucked up. Yeah, so I don't know, we're just gonna hang out here for a little bit, and I was kind of hoping the ponds would be still open, but as you saw in the last video, or I mean the last clip, sorry, they're a little icy, and there's quite a bit of ice, which is good news. Ice fishing's coming. You know, cold weather's coming, so that's what we want to see. We want to see the ice, but I was hoping to get one last little, you know, late season, oops, right over that tree, nice. I was hoping to get one last little late season trip in, especially at that bass pond. That bass pond's real nice. They bite like crazy in that little pond. I mean, they're not huge, but they're fun. Oops, sorry. They're not fun, but they're you know, sorry, they're not huge, but they're fun. And I'm just getting caught up in trees here, so this isn't really working out the way I was hoping it was gonna. I should, you know what I should do? I should dig up some worms. Hook a worm on this thing and just let it sit with a bobber. I mean, even that's far-fetched at this point, because we're shallow. I mean, I'm rubbing the bottom and I can see it, no problem. So I can't imagine there's anything in here that's worth eating or catching. I'm gonna figure something out, and then we'll get back to it. All right, guys, stay tuned. I'm starting to realize you guys are probably wondering, what the hell is this guy doing? It's almost December. He's trying to freshwater fish. Like, what in the world? I just wanted to get out one more time. It's not working out so great. The ponds I wanted to go to that we probably would have caught something in are currently frozen over with, I'd say, almost an inch worth of ice, probably, up here in, you know, Maine. We've had some cold nights and some, we're down here in a sand pit too, so we're kind of down, like, you know, in the valley. But I just wanted to get out one more time, and we did, but it's not producing as well. It's getting cloudy, it's cold down here. We're down in like this valley, and this is I don't even know what they call this brook. Good trout fishing though, from what I understand. So from here on in the video, I don't know what we're doing. I could grab my bait traps. I could go set some bait traps for ice fishing. I want to get my own bait this year because the price of it is ridiculous at the bait shops. It was crazy last year, and I didn't go much last year because it was, you know, I just had a lot going on. But I ain't paying the prices this year. So I'd like to just catch my own bait, so maybe we could do that. Enough blabbing. I'm gonna get right to the point. We're done here fishing. I've been here about a half an hour now, 45 minutes. There's nothing. The ponds, like I said, are frozen over. Can't fish there. So we're gonna go, maybe we'll grab the traps. We'll go set some traps. And then go check out the tarp shelter. I think might be a good idea too. Haven't been out there in, I don't know, golly, must be 2 or 3 weeks now, I'd say. And I'll take you guys along. It'll just be a quick little afternoon trip. And then, I mean, we're creeping on 2:15 now, so it'll be dark in, I don't know, 2 hours or so. And I got dinner plans tonight, so we're gonna wrap this up, and then I'll see you at the next stop. All right, guys, stay tuned. The only thing we caught all day was a stick. Love it. Love when that happens. Yeah, we lost that one. Alright guys, we're done here. I just snapped my line. The only thing we caught was a stick. I didn't even catch a buzz. Unfortunate, I know. The whole point of fishing, I thought, was catch a buzz. Or fish. I don't know, however you want to look at it. But I don't know. I just snapped my line. There ain't nothing biting around here, so let's go to the next spot and we'll back it up here. All right. Oh, guys, we just missed it. So on the last clip, I was telling you we're heading out, wrap it up. There was a big giant herring, like gray or blue, I think they're called around here. I'm not sure, one or the other. He came in and he landed right here, and then he saw me, took off that way. He's over behind that log now. I'm not gonna bother him, but it was kind of cool. Just figured I'd let you guys know. They're still active, and there must be fish because they're still fishing. That's how they eat. Gotta have the slippies for the ride. You guys like my socks? I have a whole sock collection that you guys probably didn't know about. These ones say I don't do mornings, and they're dirty because they were just in my hunting boots. But they have a little like, let me see. They have a little like I don't know, moose, all dressed up and grumpy, kind of like me in the morning. I'd say that I'm a, hold on, all tangled up here. I'd say that I'm a grumpy moose in the morning too. But gotta have the slippers because I ain't driving in them big ass boots. We're off to the next spot, and I'll see you guys there. Stay tuned. Alright guys, we're here. Doesn't look good. It's been about, I don't know, 3 weeks or so. A lot of squirrel activity though, of course, right, because we weren't out here hunting. But this is the shape of the tarp. I don't know if the weather did this or if someone did this, because there's some beer cans here, and some trash. That wasn't me. I don't leave trash around. I'm gonna get you guys set up on the tripod, and I'm gonna figure this out real quick. All right, guys, stay tuned. Exactly what happened to this? I'm assuming the wind got the best of it. we're gonna try to do our best at getting it put back together. It might be smart of me to, you guys probably can't see it, but there's a line here, this ridge line. It might be smart of me to replace it with some like paracord or something, because this stuff is some cheapy stuff. It's not amazing. We're gonna give it one of these. You can probably tighten this up a little bit for now. I think, okay, I see what's happening here. I think what happened is that excuse me, that ridge line loosened up, and it's just all out of whack at this point. We're not gonna get too into it today, only because winter is coming, and this thing ain't gonna last but a snowstorm probably. So what we're gonna do though is, let's see, I gotta find a stick. This guy looks pretty good. Stab this guy in here. Looks like tent stakes, you know. Just give it one of these numbers. Just jam it right in there. There, that'll work. And then over here. Oh, I see. Yeah, this whole thing is loose. That's the problem. So what we'll do is we'll come back out one of these days this week, and we'll have to redo this here ridge line that runs all the way down across. A lot of firewood out here though. Tons of firewood. I'll have to go back and get my little camp stove. See, that's the other problem too, is now that it's all out of whack, it falls right on that I don't know, the old root pile. I guess we can move it. Oh, it's trash, it's all huge here. Just move that. Throw that back. We don't need that in the way. And this whole area is covered in these things. They're old, like I don't know, like bushes almost, you know, like what you see out front of your grandma's house or something. And so yeah, it's a little weird. Anyways, I think temporarily we're just gonna go like this. Here's a good stick. This might work. Just drive this bad boy right down in here. Just drive it right into the ground. There. Now I think temporarily that will work. I'm gonna go back and get the little fire pit. I think we're gonna have a little fire. I gotta be careful, it's a little windy. There's a ton of pine needles everywhere, you guys can see. So we got the shelter fixed, and yeah, grab the fire pit, pick this trash up, and then I don't know, I think we're just gonna hang out for the rest of the afternoon. All right, you stay tuned. Yes, let's get this fire going. It's cold out here. Plenty of firewood. I mean, we got, you can snap all this stuff off. Get the fire started right here. You know, a bunch of these small pine branches. Something like this. All this stuff. Now, you don't want to do this while you're deer hunting because it is loud. But stuff's nice and dry. Just give it a snap like that. We're gonna have to find something. There's a little field mice out here. We're gonna have to find something to initially start the fire. Like, I see a perfect birch tree right over there. I also don't know if I have any way to start a fire. I don't think I brought any of my lighters or my flints or anything. I'll have to look around for that. But we're gonna set all this right here, and then we're gonna go over here. I want to get all this cleaned up at some point too. A little campsite. These are all high bush blueberries. All these, all throughout here, all high bush, which is pretty cool. And then let's get over here. This is that little pond I was telling you guys about. Good bait trapping pond. It's kind of off in these, you know, whatever these are, cat nine tails. There we go. It's off that way. Not really much of a pond, but fun to throw some bait traps in and get some baits and all that stuff. I'm just gonna grab some of this birch. This is a dead birch tree. I'm gonna grab some of this bark. Give it a slice. Oops, grab a good sheet of it or so. Can't never have enough. I also can't wait for winter time because we're gonna have, our camp is gonna be much farther out in the woods. Away from all this traffic noise. Where we can actually like, oh gosh, ducking cover. Where we can actually like set up like a nice camp, you know. This is kind of real primitive and like you know, basic, because we're not far from the road. So now that the leaves have dropped, it's actually a lot closer than I thought we were. So all right guys, look what we got going. Oh yeah, nice and warm. Can't beat it. The only thing I will say is this little pot burns through wood like there's no tomorrow. It's actually really big right now. I gotta kind of calm us down. But anyways, it's it burns the wood quick, and but it puts off some good heat. So I'm kind of hoping before the next wave of cars come through, it kind of dumbs down a little bit, because that's a little big for this little pot. Anyways, puts off good hand heat though, you know. It warms your hands up real nice. I guess this will be the test. A car going by. I don't know if I don't think they could probably see that from here, but it is starting to get a little dark out, so we might catch the driver's eye as they're heading through the woods over there. But I'm gonna try to calm it down a wee bit, and then I'm gonna get some bigger wood, get that cranking. All right, guys, stay tuned. All right, you guys hear that airplane going over? That thing's not a very big one. You can kind of see it through the trees. It's kind of looks like it's hard to see through the trees, but she ain't big, I'll tell you that. What I can tell you is real nice is this fire right here. Keep the hands nice and warm. I didn't bring any food today, so we're probably not doing any food. But I'm gonna warm up, and then I'm gonna go scout over there on the pond a few bait trap sites. So you guys stay tuned. I'll bring you along probably on the chest mounted GoPro, whatever you want to call it. And we'll find some spots to throw some bait traps, probably in the next video or so. But for now, I'm gonna warm my hands up because I am pretty cold. All right, guys, stay tuned. All right, guys. I think that's gonna wrap it up. I know it wasn't much exciting footage tonight or this afternoon, but it is what it is. You know, we're kind of in between. We're kind of in between like seasons here, so it's kind of hard to go freshwater fishing, as you saw. I also can't go ice fishing yet because there's not enough ice, but there's too much ice to go freshwater fishing. You get what you get what I'm saying. So I'm gonna let this fire burn out. I'm gonna pack this up, and then I guess that's kind of the end of the video. Unless I find something cool on the way out, I think that's it. I appreciate you guys watching. Keep liking and subscribing. Also visit me on Facebook at Adventure and More. It's the same tag as on YouTube. I post stuff there, more than just videos, obviously. So go over there, like me on that page as well, and then continue to just give me the views, you know, and stuff like that. I like doing this stuff for you guys. I hope you like what I'm doing. But until next time, you saw it here. Another adventure, Adventure and More. See you guys.